Hi, my name's 16 Leo, and I think you're gonna want to see this.
Gratuity. There's the chase!
Nikocado Avocado has a new channel called Nikocado Shorts, in which he posts short videos from his original 50-minute mukbangs. It's sort of like podcasts where they have highlights, and instead of him having a podcast, he has a mukbang. But because it's so long, he just takes snippets out and put it on his channel called Nikocado Shorts. And I think you're gonna want to see this because it is pretty disgusting. So today I did the unthinkable. I watched every one of the shorts from that channel so you don't have to. Jokes, of course you do, because I watched it and now you have to watch it. While I'm at it, you also have to subscribe because I sat through that shit. Please. And while you're at it, do follow me on 16leo_ on my Instagram. That way you can message me for more ideas like this, or you could just message me to say hi. Hold up. Sponsor time. You guys already know today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. I've had ExpressVPN for almost a year now, and I seriously use it all the time. It not only encrypts your data, making it more private and secure, but it also allows you to change your online location. This is super helpful if I'm shopping online, because some websites charge you more for the same item depending on what country your IP address states. For example, if I'm booking a flight, I can turn on ExpressVPN. That way I can shop around for the best flight, but in different countries, so I could get the best deal possible. And it's super easy to use. All you need to do is open it up and click to connect. Another way changing your online location can be helpful is by using streaming platforms such as Netflix. Using Netflix without using a VPN is like going to a buffet to drink the water. Stupid. Weirdly, the show Arrested Development isn't available in New Zealand on Netflix, but I was happy to find out Netflix Canada has it. With just one click to connect, I'm easily able to watch it and keep up with the Bluff family and their zany antics. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/16leo or clicking the link in the description below. Once again, thanks to ExpressVPN for supporting my channel so I can keep making these videos. Okay, so for some reason I hadn't discovered the fact that Nikocado Avocado also had a shorts channel, and I'm a huge fan. I know a lot about him. He has a Twitter, which I just don't like looking at because sometimes he says some crazy shit. He also has a Patreon, which I haven't joined, and an OnlyFans, which I would rather die than join. Okay, so anyway, I discovered Nikocado Avocado had a channel called Nikocado Shorts, and ironically the picture of him is him with a low angle shot of his shorts being held up to his tummy, which is pretty funny. The thing I want to say about Nikocado that other people don't seem to say is the reason he gets so many views. Let's be honest. He's entertaining. He is hella funny. Yes, I know that he is literally eating his life away. His lifespan has probably been cut since he has started doing those 10,000 calorie mukbangs, and I don't like it. But it is his choice, and the fact that he's willing to risk his life to make us laugh, he must be the greatest comedian on this platform, and also the hungriest person. But today I thought I'd just take a look at all these shorts, every single one of them. Alright, let's just do it. His first official short video on the channel is called I Keep Gaining Weight #shorts. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you that I wrote on the board today things I learned about Nikocado, because we are going to learn a lot from this. Trust me.
Jeepers creepers! My clothes keep shrinking without my consent!
He looks like an actual man-child. I love the shorts. I love the fact that this man doesn't care about style. He wears a red shirt that I would have worn when I was 2 years old. He looks like an Among Us character. Did I say Among Us? I mean Humongous character. Jeez. And this video is about his clothes shrinking. Ah, yes.
It's your fault! Because I'm having to do these videos. I'm almost 350 pounds and I don't know why.
Because you can't stop eating.
I can't, excuse me.
Yes, all it is in the videos too, of course. How could we not forget about Nikocado's amazing husband who he breaks up with every other day? I guess his name is Olin Home. That's his channel name. I don't think his last name is Home, but whatever. Olin usually uses his time to roast his husband into submission. At least it gives me precedence. I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but if your husband roasting the hell out of you, I'm gonna take a few shots.
We're not speaking to you. SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, maybe stop eating SpaghettiOs.
You better not lie. You better tell the truth.
Okay, so in the first clip, I think what's going on is this man is having an argument with his scale. I didn't know what he was doing for a few seconds, but I realized that he picked it up and he's like, it's your fault! You pick it up!
See how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
He's talking to the scale. He just hates on his scale. I don't know if there's a way to like dial it down. Like in the olden day scales, you could actually put it to like minus a couple pounds. So when you get on it, it's like, wow, I weigh 14 pounds. Great.
Shoes come off.
That will not make a difference.
Oh shit. This has more editing than his actual long form videos. I didn't do that. He went that's fire, Nick. Oh, also, let me write down the first thing he said. 350 pounds is what he weighs. £350. What's that in kilos? 160 kilos. He's double my weight and then some. That's okay, my guy. This is a linebacker.
Yes, it will. I'm slipping and sliding. Clearly, we're making differences.
Okay, say what you want about the guy. I don't care what you say about his weight. This man can move. He's got the moves, bro. He's nimble on his feet. I love it. I love it, man. This is like a scene from the Joker after he ate Batman. Like, what the fuck? He was crying for like half a second. He did this and he's like, oh, let's start dancing right now. This video is 52 seconds long and I've learned more about him than in like 10 mukbangs. The next one's called I Don't Fit on the Walmart Scooter. I think I can tell what this one's gonna be. He's a great physical comedian too, man. I didn't think I'd ever see him with socks that high. He looks like a damn student at school who never graduated. He's like still in the 8th grade and angry. The facial expression that he makes looks like a hamster. Oh my god. This man is like the peak of physical comedy. And I don't even know if he knows it. That was a short video, but it actually has a sequel. The next video, I broke my shopping scooter.
It's not working.
I wonder why it stopped working.
It says the battery's low.
I wonder why it's slow.
It's discriminatory. What am I supposed to do? I'm just left out to sleep.
I think it's just...
What the fuck? Did he say he's left out to sleep at the Shocks in Walmart? Alright, I'm gonna write down batteries can discriminate people. I didn't know that. You heard it here first. Low batteries hate white people. Thank you, Nikocado Avocado. Your struggles really mean the world to us.
Go, 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 go.
Can you just imagine, like, being in Walmart and you don't know Nikocado, you don't know who this person is, but, like, from the corner of your eye, you see a man wearing short pants that are up to here and then a bright, bright green t-shirt and knee-high socks looking at his mobility scooter going, go, 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 go! You'd think this is a Mario Kart special or something, wouldn't you? That's pretty bolo.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to waddle your way through the store now.
I will send this to the police.
Oh, come on now. What am I looking at? I'm not sure. Should I be laughing? Is this man having a breakdown or is this planned? Is he auditioning for a role in a movie that I'm not aware of? Is this the Green Goblin after Spider-Man broke his back? He blew his back out by mistake. Surprise sex. That theory makes about as much sense as this, okay? I'm looking at a man waddle his way through a store after getting up from the mobility scooter and walking faster than he was on it. Nothing in this video makes sense. Nicocado's world doesn't make sense. Avocado doesn't make sense at the end of his name. Nikocado, you know, some fries please would be a better last name. So this one's called They Forgot Extra Cheese, and I guess he's very angry at his pizza guy for not putting enough cheese. Yes, it does have cheese. It doesn't have the right amount of cheese that he wants. And what is that amount? I don't know. The whole fucking barrel?
Where's the cheese? I asked for extra cheese. Does this look like extra cheese to you? I think not. Where's the cheese? Let me have a bite of this. We're gonna make sure this is even edible for human consumption.
Consumption. You having a mind attack? What is?
There should be cheese in here, and there's not. Time's running out.
Damn it, Nick. Oh, this guy is a ballsy comedian. He's like Andy Kaufman or something. This guy is really pushing boundaries of comedy. I don't know if I could order a cheese pizza, shove it in my face, say, "Where's the cheese?" and then like get people to watch the video. That is, you are pushing boundaries, bro. Again, I'm just saying, can you imagine the Uber guy delivering his Uber Eats and then seeing this man go, "Where's the cheese?" and then shoving it in his face? Like, is he searching for it deep down in the DNA of the pizza? Like, I can't even write anything down. I I've learned nothing from that. Is that what you do when there's no cheese? You just dig your face into pizza? This is not how mukbangs work. Or mukbang, as he says.
Where's the cheese?
He started headbanging the cheese. Like it's a WWE segment. He started wrestling the cheese. He picked it up. He's like, yeah, you're gonna die today. I'm gonna write he headbangs cheese down. Okay, Orland's mad.
Oh, really? Ooh, these better be good. Oh my god. They're like sugary. So I got these, I ordered on the app. Extra well done and extra seasoning.
You know, can I say something? I think that if Nikocado genuinely just made the videos 1 minute and 50 seconds, I wouldn't have a problem with him. It's the fact that his mukbangs go on for the length of a Martin Scorsese movie that I have a problem with. You know, nothing is said, there's a lot of crying, couple slaps here and there, we broke up, the usual suspects. And then they end the video every time and the food's never even eaten. Like they don't even do the one thing that they were supposed to do in the video. The short videos just get through it. It's just him crying 5 seconds, a little smacking, then he gets up and leaves. I like it.
Did you just take one?
No. That never happened.
Put it back! I'm gonna starve!
I didn't see that coming. If you slow-mo that, what happened in that sequence is that I think Orland tried to put back the chip. Nikocado was like, here, and then the chips actually fell on him. And he started crying because instantly when food drops, he thinks about all the African children he could have ate that food in front of and then starts crying. And Orland comes from nowhere, just smacks him up. That was a very audible smack. I know that there's nothing funny about it. But it's hilarious, man. This two Teletubbies going at it every day for views. It's like a soap opera that never ends. I thought I'd talk about it just for 5 minutes because I did bring this up in another video and I will bring it up in future videos. The fact that they simulate that type of fighting and stuff, it can probably be triggering, honestly. And it's not great to even have it as a comedic thing. I don't think I'd do it. It's not in great taste. And I'm not one for censoring things personally, so, you know, if it's you, do it. But, you know, I can definitely see how that comes off a little bit insensitive. Even though it looks like it's play fighting, and it is. You know, I just wouldn't do it. And that's the one knock I have on Nikocado that I'm like, you know, maybe tone it down just a bit. The next video he has is called I Don't Believe in Salads.
It was like $65, $70. I'm like, okay. But Orland did go out and I told him to tip them cash.
Okay, I don't know where we're starting in this conversation. Don't know why he just assumed that I'd know what he was talking about. But Orland and Nick are just not the greatest filmmakers, so we have to just excuse them.
A place where we can do gratitude, hoobie. I don't even know.
Gratituity. Did I say gratitude? I'll take that again. Gratuity. I definitely didn't mess that up. You know when you like mess up a word so much you hear someone else mess it up that you forget how to say it? Gratuity. Gratuity, right? Cause someone messaged below, gratuity. What is wrong with your brain? There's too much Big Macs to the head, huh? You got Big Mac concussion, did you? I can't say that word. Gratuity. Am I saying it correctly? I can't actually remember if I'm saying it correctly. Nikocado, if you order so much food, you should tip them the sink or something else, man. Gratitude?
It shouldn't be that difficult. But don't even look at my double chin. It's just water weight. I'm actually eating healthy. I have a salad today.
Okay, that's you're actually you're churning it like cheese, which you seem to love, I remember. But I'm gonna write down that it's all my fault, because obviously it is. By the way, I'm gonna fully get into that one at the end of the video because I absolutely do agree with one thing on that list. It is our fault, and I will talk about that at the end of the video. But carry on churning that salad, Nick.
So here I go. Let's be really healthy together. I don't believe in salads.
I never knew his mouth could like... It goes so wide when he doesn't like the food. It escapes because the food's there and his mouth is like... And I like how he's holding it like a Pokeball. I don't like salads. It's pretty bad. I choose you.
It tastes like lawnmower.
How do you know what a lawnmower tastes like? You didn't even say the grass. It tastes like a whole lawnmower. He's a comedic fucking genius. I wish I was as funny as this man. All he has to do is eat food, and he's like Dave Chappelle of comedy. Oh, what a skill. I identify as skinny.
Well, someone's just like, he's so fat, I can't believe it. And I replied to this person, excuse me, lady, I identify as skinny.
Damn, you tell him, Nick. You tell him.
I is what I is. If I acknowledge what I is, you respect what I is.
The angrier he gets, the less grammatically correct it is. Okay, he identifies as skinny, and since we can identify as anything, like I said, I identify as a white man right now. My name is Marshall, and I'm looking for my wife, Cynthia. And she has blonde hair and 2 kids of her own and a minivan. And also, we lost the kids. So, whatever. I identify as a single parent now. Whatever.
I've always said historically on my channels that it's just water weight.
Humans are made up of 70% water, but whatever. That doesn't matter.
It's just water weight. We need signs on our foreheads that say, if you're looking down there, it's just water. So shut it.
You have enough water weight to get rid of all the droughts, but don't let me tell you what to do. Skinny.
Is this enough spaghetti? That's not enough cheese. Where's the cheese?
That's a callback. This dude is an actual comedian. That's an actual comedic term where you bring a joke back that you said at the start of a set. It's called a callback. This man said, "Where's the cheese?" He did it again. Okay, we're getting through these. Olin screaming at me to go vegan. This should be good.
We're supposed to be a vegan today.
So.
You promised me. You promised.
I'm in the middle of eating 4 cheese pasta. The 4 cheese.
You just imagine at a buffet, you're just sitting down with your family, and from the corner of the room you hear Kanye West would sample him, bro. This is amazing. This guy gonna make Donda 2 if he keeps moaning in key every time he eats foods. Sounds like a very harmonic orgasm or something.
Can you just stop eating? You lied to me. You literally promised that you were gonna be a vegan today. That you were gonna change your ways. Be a nice person again. And here you are eating the animals.
Well, it's pasta and bread. Okay, whatever. On my list of people that I've talked about on the channel, I would put Nikocado above the vegan teacher. And you know what? Like, I don't have anything against the vegan teacher. She can be quite crazy, but, she has a cause that in her mind, she's like, I'm standing up for people. She goes to extreme lengths, which is not good, but deep down her cause, being a vegan, nothing wrong with that. Nikocado's not a vegan. He just eats everything. And I can't lie, I like this part of him more. So I appreciate that he's not a vegan now. I would love to see him go back into veganism and lose weight. But, you think that's happening?
Since you decided to do this now, for the record, I have a special medical mystery.
Like Scooby-Doo? Can you have medical mysteries? Like the doctor comes in and he's like, where is the problem? I don't know. You have to find, who finds it? Is this like Blue's Clues, but with your body? Like, explain your medical mystery. I'm gonna write it down.
Yes, I do. I don't like how I look.
I'm just gonna write down, he found a medical mystery. Screaming at Siri.
Because you guys are my closest followers. You guys are like the OGs, the people who've been around forever, the people who... What does OG stand for? Hey Siri, what does OG stand for?
Stands for Original Gangster. If you're too white to know that, man, you lost that, bro.
Michael Jordan came up with it. Correct. Listen, Michael Jordan, if you're going to sit here and come up with stuff. Oh wait, is he alive? I feel like people will be very offended if he's not alive.
I think people will be more offended the fact that you don't know if Michael Jordan's still alive. But I think even more so, people with the body type of an athlete would be more offended that you are coming after Michael Jordan. But hey, you already dug a hole. I want to see you bury yourself in it. Okay, so we're halfway through. I've made an executive decision that I cannot actually physically watch all these videos because my head is going to explode. So I'm going to pick the best ones and just go from there. The next one is called Finding Out I'm Allergic to My Food.
Okay. Gosh, I'm so hungry, I can't even focus. I'm just so happy I didn't get canceled for saying Michael Jordan's dead.
He's still on the Michael Jordan thing. But I was thinking about it, man. This guy does a lot of mukbang, huh? I mean, of course he does. But damn. Imagine eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, paying for the food every time. That's gotta add up. He got some cheese, and he loved cheese. Hey, good for Nick. How many people you know that can make a career out of eating copious amounts of food and gaining copious amounts of weight? That's a skill. It's not a good skill, but it is a skill.
I'm sorry, these videos are an hour long sometimes. And I'm not doing a book report for you, Ashley. Just people make mistakes.
Yeah, fuck you, Ashley. He's not doing a book report on you. You think this man reads books? He fucking eats them, okay?
No. It's just a society of babies.
As usual, Nick Ocado, being the pioneer that he is, brings up a revolutionary point, as usual. Yeah, imagine getting canceled for saying something that you didn't know offended someone. Imagine that. It actually happens. That's the problem. He's not wrong. Not about the Michael Jordan thing, surely, but imagine saying something that you didn't know offended someone, and then people get offended. Ignorance doesn't necessarily mean that you have malicious tendency to affect someone, you know? Some people just don't know. Yeah, Nick Ocado makes a good point. We'll do I dropped my food, now I'm gonna starve.
I'm wearing a hat today because I'm having a very, very bad hair day. Can I please have this?
His hat changed from there to the next shot it was there. That's pretty funny.
This is a...
If they ever ask this man to do a movie and they're like, this is a very serious scene where your best friend dies, he gets shot in the face 8 times by a shotgun and then kicked in the nuts. We need you to cry. Action! And Nick can't cry. All they need to do is be like, hey Nick, see the sandwich? And Nick's tears will come out like Leonardo DiCaprio mixed with Daniel Day-Lewis. It will be like the most realistic pain he's ever felt. Vietnam, World War 1, 2, 3, Judgment Day the movie, Judgment Day the sequel, all the pain.
Make me tower these up like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Pizza. It's too many Big Macs to the brain. Like I said, you get concussion if you eat that many Big Macs. He said Puzu. He missed by a long way. It's like calling New York New Yak. And just people like, you gonna justify what you just said? Nope. Just gonna call it New Yak. Okay. Well, see you in concussion therapy.
We're gonna eat this crab ragoon, crab rakong, crab begon.
His brain failed him. He closed his mouth when he was eating the food and opened it when he was crying. Oh, I don't want to see that food in your mouth. That's not good. Nick Ocado's dentist doesn't even have to see him personally. All he has to do is watch some of his videos and he's like, wow, I see that you've not been flossing, Nick.
All you people's faults.
I'm sorry, did you just call me you people? What do you mean by you people? I'm clearly a white man named Marshall. We're white people, and we're a proud people. That ending is straight from the movie Saw. They actually had to cut it out for being too scary. So, yeah, sorry you had to see that. Olin threw a shoe at me.
Look, let's read the receipt, shall we? Extra shredded cheese 1, 40 cents. Extra shredded cheese 2, 40 cents. The Bretzel Pringle cups, the bacon pub sandwich.
This man was not lying. He likes cheese. He's a cheese fiend. He's a CF. A cheese fiend. He goes to the pizza store and they're like, oh, get the fuck out of the store, bro. We don't have cheese for you. He's the cheesiest mofo in all of Florida? Is that where he lives? Of course he lives in Florida. Why did I not put 2 and 2 together? This is just a normal man in Florida. Like anywhere else in the world, we're like, oh my God. But in Florida, they're like, hey, another normal person. You fit right in, buddy. Not physically, but mentally.
You're welcome.
He got hit with the Wendy's packet and started singing like the start of Halo. Huh. I was waiting for the shoe, honestly. There it is. There it is. Straight in the face. If I ever see a choir at Christmas and they're like, Silent Night, I'll be like, yeah, damn right it is, and then throw a shoe at them. See what happens. They might just shut up. I guess I should write that down. He sings like a choir when getting hit with Wendy's packets. Peter's gonna catch these hands.
It's your thoughts. I'm getting fat and I don't know why. Who's responsible? Whose fault is this?
It's our fault, obviously, and it's because you're eating copious amounts of food that not even Kentucky Fried Chicken would recommend. Any other questions?
So you're gonna catch these hands. It's the Muffin Man. You're gonna catch these hands. You do not want the Muffin Man to come after you.
Actually, I would pay great money to see this man in a boxing match. The physics of him is just, it's incredible. He looks like that scene of Homer Simpson running on the treadmill during that X-Files episode, and they're staring at him and they're like, there's no reason I did this test, it's just mesmerizing.
What's the point of this test?
No point.
His jiggling is almost hypnotic.
He's like a lava lamp in human form. Oh yeah, on that note, something that I don't think I ever thought about before, but now that I'm thinking about it, I guess you guys have to as well. Their toilet. Can we have a moment of silence for Nick and Orland's toilet? You gotta give the toilet a Medal of Honor or something. Angry rant to my fans.
Oh, most people only get symptoms for 3 days. He's clearly exaggerating for views. Excuse me, I am a walking science experiment.
That is the most true shit that Nikocado Avocado has ever said. He is indeed a walking science experiment. You know in the circus, when they brought the freak shows? Back in the day, he would have been it. World's largest, most rotund man. Point being, this man knows that what he's doing is quite out there.
Excuse me, don't you think it makes kind of sense that I'm not feeling well, given what I'm eating? Do you think I even have an immune system? Probably barely, if anything at all.
I think it's the opposite. I think any disease that ever entered your body died. All the diseases were like, oh, it's that much chicken, really? And just left. I think you can get chicken pox and still be hungry.
So of course it's gonna affect me more than other people. You stupid, lost fruit fly. You lost soul looking for validation.
I'm gonna clap. He called a fruit fly one of the greatest disses I've ever heard. I never knew Tupac existed within it. And the last one, which is probably the most fitting, called I Soiled Myself on Camera. It's really not a joke or an exaggeration. This man has pooped himself on camera. He actually left skid marks in the chair. You don't want to see it. But anyway, continue.
I had to pay Uber Eats, I had to pay the inflated price, and then I had to pay the stupid incompetent driver.
Incompetent. He said incompetent, or I don't know. He might have just meant to say company and missed. Incompetent. Carry on.
You want a tip? I'll give you a tip. That wasn't a fart. Oh, God.
Oh, he was trying to fart. I thought he was just looking the guy in the eye. Like he's like, here's my tip. See that? That's cheese! Oh, when he says soiled himself, usually I assume people mean peed themselves, but I don't know why. I thought with Nikocado it would be the same. He made a mud cake in his butt.
I just pooped. I pooped.
And that is how it ends. He poops himself, which I'm gonna write down. So that was just a little bit of Nikocado's Shorts. It's a channel that he seems to still be active on. He puts up videos because it's pretty easy. All you have to do is take videos from your original 50-minute mukbang and put it in a shorts clip. Some of them are pretty entertaining, but for all the wrong reasons as usual. And, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't say it. Let's go to the board of things we learned about Nick. He weighs 350 pounds. I couldn't tell his exact weight, but I guess the scale could. Batteries can discriminate, which is why, of course, I do not like batteries that have more than 80 volts because they just hate white people. He headbangs cheese. He really likes cheese. So much so that he has wrestled with it. It's our fault. Something I wanted to talk about at the end. He identifies as skinny, and I identify as Marshall, the white man. He has a medical mystery. Not even fucking Scooby-Doo can solve that shit. Don't know. He sings when getting hit, so if you ever want a jukebox or, you know, him to start belting out a tune, hit him with a Wendy's packet. He's a walking experiment. Again, something I'll get to later. And he poops himself. He doesn't have much dignity anyway. I don't know why anyone was expecting that to be not a thing. So yeah, as I said, the two last things I want to talk about is it's all our fault and he's a walking experiment. Have you ever considered this? He doesn't want to be thin. A lot of people that I see seem to be like, oh, Nick, you're just getting bigger and bigger. Really, it's not good for your health. He knows that. Do you think he might have made a decision to live his life the way he wanted and eat large amounts of food because it makes him happy in his world, even though it's detrimental to his health? Have you considered that? Yeah, I know it's not easy to watch, but he's very entertaining while he does it. All I'm saying is that, you know, we know a lot of celebrities and some of them were pretty open about like their use with things such as narcotics or, you know, drinking, alcoholism. We still watch and we still support their movies knowing they do that. How come when not supporting this man? I'm not saying that he's doing the same thing as them. Damn sure not doing that. He's eating. But say what you want about them, even though they break up every other week, Orland and Nick seem to be happy behind the cameras. So if he knows what he's doing, Is it really that bad? It's food for thought. Nick, that's a metaphor, please. The other thing I wanted to talk about was when he said it's all our fault. And it's a joke. That's his catch line. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's all he says. Do you ever think maybe it is? I know I'm dropping truth bombs, but do you ever think the reason this man eats copious amount of food and act all crazy is because we actually find it entertaining? That he got way more views from doing this than playing the violin and being skinny and, you know, normal? Isn't that a very scary thought? That your fan base wants to see you melt down, and that if you actually get skinnier and healthier, you might not have a big enough fan base? That's a very scary thought. And I don't know if it's true. He might have an even bigger fan base if he loses weight. He'd only know if he tries. But I'm sure deep down on some level, this man might be scared he will lose his audience if he goes from Nancy to just talking normally and trying to lose weight. I know a lot of YouTube channels that are scared to change their format. I know I am, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hey, I'm just saying, these are things that I thought about with Nick Hikato. He's someone that I find hilarious, and even though I know what he's doing is not always ethical or not always right, he's not the worst person on YouTube. If you want to see more Nick Hikato Avocado, please let me know. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. That's all I have for you guys. I've been 16 Leo, but now I'm Marshall. The S stands for Marshall, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Take care. Hi everyone, it's me from the future. I just want to say that everything I said about Nick Hikato in this video, I take back. He sucks. I just discovered this video. My new life as a disabled person? What? Every time I give these people credit, they throw it in my face. Time to watch 4 more hours of Nick Hikato eating himself to death. Let's go.
She ain't even got an ass, she did a dash and bit a lash. You know a dash and she know.